Hey guys, on my way down to the shop right now. A little bit different of a video today. I'm driving my 2016 GMC Yukon, which is a great truck. I love it very much. But unfortunately, I found a screw in the tire. I wouldn't even call it a silver lining, but the only good thing about that is I have been eyeing this safety seal tire repair kit for a little while now and just didn't have an excuse to buy it. Back, I don't know, 6 months or so, I did all the research on what I would get if I ever were to pick up a tire repair kit. And the safety seal kit is kind of what I landed on. I remember during the search, there was like more expensive ones, kind of fancier looking ones, but the safety seal kit kind of had the best reviews that I read about. Made in USA, comes with a really nice case. There are other ones that had like more tools in the case that I don't need. I already have the like needle nose pliers and like little pocket knives and stuff. They're more expensive, but I think Safety Seal is the only one made in USA. So this kit I'm gonna go through once I get down there is like more straightforward professional kit. If you have a tool kit in your truck or your car, you already have needle nose pliers and you already have a knife and all that other good stuff. I think it's probably the best value. The one I paid for is $38, and I think it comes with, I forget if it's 30 or 60 repairs. There are other ones that are $50, $60, $70. Again, have these kind of like crappy tools that I wouldn't even want. So I really like the way the kit looks. I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through it real quick, and then we'll do the repair. The other thing that I think is interesting is I had a brand new 888 race tire, not race tire, but street track tire on my 86 911 back when I had it. And I was rolling through the parking lot of the shop and got a nail in the tire. And I was so pissed because it was a brand new tire. And I planned to, do a lot of track driving with it. And I knew how to plug the tire, but I was concerned about how that would hold up on the track. So I took the tire off, brought it to PowerTech, and had them do it for me. And I walked in the shop, and Rob, the mechanic over there, pulled out a safety seal kit and plugged it just as I would. So just a little knowledge there that, I mean, again, those guys have been going to the track forever and ever and ever. They trust those regular types of repairs. Obviously doing like the fix a flat slime and all that good stuff is not good, but doing it that way with these just regular pull through repairs like you'll see me do tonight, apparently is good enough for the PowerTech Porsche guys to go on the track. So that was pretty interesting to learn about and see. And so we're gonna go from there, and I'm going to kind of walk through the kit a little bit, show you guys how the kit comes, and do the repair real quick, and that'll be it. All right, we'll see you at the shop. All right, here we have our safety seal kit. You can see here, so it got the little barcode on it. So this is the auto/light truck kit, KAP60. And if you look, when you order, you can get a KAP30 and a KAP60. The 60 just means it has 60 of these. These are the repairs, which everybody's probably pretty familiar with. So there's 6 in each one of these. So the 60 means that there's 60 of these, and the 30 means there's 30. Again, I got this one for just under $40, and it came with 60 of the repairs. A lot of times you'll see the KAP30 for 40, 50, 60 bucks around online. So if you just Google the KAP60, I'll put where I got this one in the video, and I'll put the link down below just to help you guys out and find that. It was $12 to ship it. You can find them for around, they're basically going to be 50 bucks all in, but you can find with either $50 free shipping, $49.99 free shipping, or high 30s with $10, $12 shipping. But you can find that KAP30 for the same price. I mean, sorry, the KAP60 for the same price as the KAP30. With that being said, take a quick look at the kit here. You have, again, these 60 repairs that fit in here nicely. As good of a plastic case quality as I've seen, you know, as good as anything else. Nothing too special, but seems pretty good. This, I'm sure, in 20 years might not be so good. You know, I got 60 repairs in here. I'm going to hopefully only be doing this once or twice a year. I mean, maybe 3 times a year. So you figure 3 times a year divided by 60. You got a good long while before you need to. And you can just replace these too. You can order from Safety Seal. So got a while with this case. Here's directions, some other information. And then in here, under here is another one of these bars. Another one of, I don't know if you can really see that, but it's another one of these little Allen kind of studs that hold these pieces in. There's some on here too. A couple new razor blades and an Allen key. And if you just look at these, you can tell, I mean, this thing is freaking heavy. It really is quality. I've had other kits like this that are plastic. This is a really, really nice tool. So that's pretty cool. I'm really happy with how this whole kit looks. And again, you don't see a lot of stickers like that anymore. So good made in the USA kit that I'm excited to use and hopefully not use very often. I think, honestly, with 60 repairs, I think this will really last a lifetime. I don't think I'm gonna do 60 repairs in my life. I hope I don't own a shop. I get something in my tire once or twice a year. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe I'll come back in 50 years and tell you guys how I've done. The one last thing I wanted to say about this whole setup is, you know, I've done a lot of reading. I've done reading on these repairs. No one's ever said that they pulled it out and they were no good. So I think they will last as long as I can, as long as it takes for me to go through them. If I get to the point where they go bad, maybe I'll update you guys. The last thing is these types of repairs are really only good for the top, the tread of the tire, sidewalls, stuff like that, and really big, like anything over the diameter of like 1/4 of an inch is no good. So that's all. That's kind of what I got on the research side. Let's dive into this tire and hopefully we can get her fixed and get out of here. All right, I'm back here at the back of the truck and I actually got lucky because I backed this thing up right with the this screw puncture at the 12 o'clock position. That was not planned. I started looking for it. I'm like, oh, good. I don't even have to move the truck around anymore. So there it is right there. We'll see how hard this is to get out. It's really flush, or it's even, I would say it's more than flush. It's like under the surface of the tire, but it does have a little Phillips head on it. So I'm going to see if I can get the Phillips head out in there. Otherwise, what I've seen people do is get a set of dikes in there, but I think it's going to be hard to get under there. So hopefully this isn't too much of a nightmare to get out, but see what I can do and get it moving. All right. I got this this screw, which is pretty worn down, pulled out a bit where I can grab it now. And what I want to do is I want to come over here to the Safety Seal kit. Not that it really matters because I'm here at the shop with an air compressor. But to start the process, you want to take this lube and get a little bit of lube on this reamer tool. And once you do that, once the screw comes out, you just shove the reamer tool right in there with the lube, and then that'll keep the air in the tire. See if I can do this one-handed. There we go. So now that the lube is opened, I'll get just a little bit on there. I think we could probably do a little better than that. But yeah, like that. So get some lube on there, and then once that screws pulled out. We'll just shove this right in there and we'll be ready to go. All right, now let's pull this screw out. Have the reamer ready. And put a little, oh, it's blowing my lube off. So this hole's pretty small, so it doesn't want to, especially, I don't know, much leverage with the fender in the way. But, yeah, so if you can see, this thing's pretty fat. It doesn't really want to go in there. This screw is pretty tiny, but pretty gnarly looking. Still needs to be reamed, so I'm gonna go ahead and find a way to force that in there without taking this tire off the truck. I was thinking about taking the tire off the truck, and I got down here and it's nighttime, and I'm like, I think I can do this with it on here. If it was on the side of the road, I'd have to do it that way anyway. So here's the test, and let me shove that thing in there. All right, it took a little elbow grease, but I got this reamer in all the way. Get a little rotation. You can hear some air coming out, and it should be set. So now I'm gonna come over here and get the sealer. I don't even know what you call these things. Get this repair piece set up. Again, there's 6 of them in here, so just to kind of keep them as clean as possible, I'm going to try to just carefully pull one out. Yeah, these are pretty sticky, so if you're smarter than me, you might want to grab some gloves. But it's no big deal. Okay, so then we have this tool, which what we want to do is kind of thread this, let's get that in focus there. This piece through the eye hook here, and once we get it kind of pushed in a little bit, we can grab it from the other side and pull it on through. I know you want to get it like halfway, so that looks about halfway. And then we're gonna head on back over to the tire and get ready to push this repair in. Again, like, I'm at the shop, so I'm not really too concerned about air, but if you're on the road, you might want to try to switch these as fast as possible, which I will still do. But yeah, we're ready to go. The other thing I will say, these repair pieces, they're tacky, but they're not sticky. Like, I don't have any residue on my hands left. So I wouldn't worry about not doing it with gloves. It's all good. All right, so now I am going to, let's see, I'm going to put this down so I don't get it all dirty. And I'm going to pull this out. Try to do a couple spins on the way. All right, now that I'm towards the top, let me grab the other one. And hopefully I can pull this thing out with one hand. There we go. Shove it in. Come on, baby. Yeah. All right, I definitely want to get this in a little further. There we go. All right, so now this is fully in here, and the trick is we want to hold this bottom piece down and pull the top one up. And if you saw, there's a little slit in the bottom that will allow this to slip off the whatever you call it, repair piece. So hopefully pull it like that. And that's it. All right, so that's all it takes. As you can see, this piece is in here. You are supposed to trim it a little bit, but you don't want to trim it too much to where it pops through into the interior of the tire. So you want to leave a little slack on the outside. That's why they leave those razor blades in the kit. I'm just going to use a pair of dikes because I know it works, and you can just snip them off. I'm going to leave a little bit. Some people get a little technical about it, but I'm just going to cut them, leave a little slack, not too much, and go from there. Just to show you guys real quick, this is that tool. Here you can see a little gap that will allow that this tool to slide over the repair. So that's how that works. Now I'm going to trim the repair, kick the air compressor on, and check tire pressures in all four, and I'll be on my way home. All right, I lied about the dikes. Didn't really work that well. I think I could have made it happen if I really wanted to. Went and grabbed this nice rusty old razor blade, and we'll just make it happen with this thing. So let's see. There we go. Still left a little bit, but that'll flatten out as you drive. Got a little nastiness right here. We'll get rid of that and kick the air compressor on. All right, I got some air in there, but because I'm anal, I like to get out this trusty tire pressure gauge that we use at the track. Usually go a little bit over. They got to be at 35, and then we'll air them down and make sure they're right where they need to be. All right, you can see this is at like 38. So just hit the button here. And we'll drop this thing down to 35 where it needs to be. 36. Boom. So that's it for the day. I'm just gonna go around and check these other pressures. I had to stop at a gas station and I kind of over pressured them. So I'm gonna clean them up with the gauge here, but definitely recommend the safety seal. I was just thinking again, you really don't find as heavy duty. Those tools, those little T-handled tools are so heavy duty, really nice stainless steel. Like you really don't find that in just regular kits anymore. Unless it's something from freaking Snap-on or something like that. So definitely recommend picking one up. Check once you get it in your hand. I guarantee you'll be impressed with the quality of the tool. So check them out. They're not paying me a dime. I just did my research, found a good tool. It's made in the USA. I want to spread the word. All right, we'll see you guys for the next one. Thanks.